This is my Ford XLT club wagon. The exterior of it has a 7.3 liter diesel engine. As we take a little panoramic view around it and see some of the features on it. It does have two gas tanks. I usually put diesel in both of those. And here's the back of it, which you see it does have the opening for a trailer ball, which I do have, and our agriculture plate. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. And here, as we look on the inside, we can see the 40-gallon vegetable oil tank. We have the lid right up here that twists off, and this is where all the vegetable oil goes. And here's a look at the inside. The two slide doors do open up, both side to side. We can see the row and seats. Here's one row, two rows. There's still about, I'd say, 3.5 feet into the back, and you can see the two front driver's seats. Now let's go ahead inside the van and start it up and see how this system works that runs on vegetable oil. Here we are, we're inside the vehicle. What we're going to do is we're going to take the key right here and we are going to go ahead and turn it partially. We're going to let the glow plugs light up, which you can see the black, or the red light rather, turn on and then turn off. Once that light does turn off, the glow plugs are heated up. We turn the key and she fires right on up. Let's go ahead and take a spin right now and see how the performance of this van. We can see we have a little over 148,000 miles on the van. The gas gauge does work, or diesel gauge rather, and speedometer is in functioning order. We have the oil gauge and the temperature gauge over here, which is definitely going to come in handy with the vegetable oil system. Over here we have our radio, which is functionable. You can see I just turned it on, and we have a CD in here, which is a little stone sour. That is an excellent thing to have in driving. This button over here is going to change us over to FM or AM, whatever it might be. And we have a functionable air conditioning system right down here as we go ahead and turn it on to max and get some cool air running. And this is our gauge here, which is going to let us know whether we're driving in diesel or vegetable oil. We'll get to that a little later. We're just getting out of the community. We have the van up around 25 miles an hour. We can see that we're driving on the road, nice, steady, and smooth. And we're going to get her up to some little higher speeds and then transition into vegetable oil. We are on the main road here, which is Daniels Parkway, as we're going to really let this thing go and show what this van can do. We're up around 45 miles an hour, as you can see, and driving very smoothly here on the road. So you can see the temperature gauge right now is a little bit past that line, and in between the N and that second line to the left. That's going to tell us that we can have the right temperature to turn it over to vegetable oil. You can see that the button lights up red, and anytime it's pointing down, you are going to be running off of that back tank, whether it's vegetable oil, African oil, palm oil, Jatropha plant, any type of oil, alternative fuel that you want to use is going to function out of that back tank. As we get our speeds up a little higher here on the road, I believe you actually have a little bit smoother of a performance in the vegetable oil than you do in diesel. See, we're right at about 50 miles an hour right here, and excellent performance. Zero emissions with the vegetable oil, which is great. As we make a left-hand turn, we're making our circle up over here. We're going to get this van up and show the speedometer. I'm going to try not to go super fast because I don't want to get a ticket, but we're up around 65 miles an hour, and we'll crank it right around 70 before we hit this traffic light up here, and we're very smooth in between the lines, and this is an excellent way to travel. We're going to go ahead and make a left turn and head back to the house and show you how we purge the engine with diesel for shutdown. Now that we're driving and we're heading back towards the house, we're about 5 minutes away. We're going to show you the proper shutdown. We're going to go back to that toggle switch over here, which is down, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to take it and we're going to push it up, and what this is going to do is this is going to purge the engine with diesel fuel so that all the vegetable oil is going to be out of the engine. And that's one of the things with shutdown that's extremely important, is to make sure that the engine is purged with diesel so the thickness of the vegetable oil does not clog in your engine. And by purging this out, you will not have any issues, and it will make for super smooth driving. I recommend doing it 5 minutes before shutdown. Now we're almost back here ready to park at the house, so I'm going to show you the rest of shutting down the vehicle. House is right up over here, so we're gonna go ahead and just pull up over here into the side and show you the proper shutdown procedure. We're gonna go ahead and put her in park and go back to the switch over here and turn this switch to the middle. After that switch is turned to the middle, you're good to shut your vehicle. Okay, and just to recap, this is a Ford XLT club wagon similar to the E250. It has the 7.3 liter international diesel engine, power windows, power locks, power steering, cruise control. It does have commercial tires on it, and it has a Greasecar system with a 40-gallon vegetable oil tank and 2 diesel tanks, as you can see right over here. My asking price for this van is $4,500, and I look forward to helping you go green and going off the grid. By going ahead and filtering your own vegetable oil and your own fuel, not only can you save money and put money back into your pocket, but you can also help save the environment by driving on zero emissions. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.